Hello, I'm Roman Kemp, and this is virtually everything for comic relief. As a little boy, Roman Kemp, it's very weird talking about myself in the third person, was, I'd say, very confident. But think about a confident child, but then go bigger, very confident. I was constantly trying to, do a performance of some kind in front of my parents, or showing them the latest football trick that I'd learnt and make them watch it over and over and over again, or showing them the new rap to an Eminem song that I'd learnt at the age of 7, knowing words that I probably should never have said ever. I think that I was a really confident kid to the point where my parents actually used to get told off by other parents because I would talk like such a grown-up. Some people would say that I was a very old man in a young boy's shoe. But I guess school for me was mainly about playing football with my mates and being able to do drama, because I loved drama at school, so much so that I actually was Alice in Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I was actual Alice. It was the best role of my life, and I'm still waiting for the Oscar. Growing up with famous parents is my normal. I don't know any different, so to me it's every day. But I think that when I was younger, the real moment when I realised it was a little bit different was because I started using it in certain scenarios. And when you start holding the power of a famous parent, you realise what you've got on the school playground. Because I remember one time the school brought in a fireman to come in and show everyone, this is the fire truck, this is the hose, this is the bell that we ring, these are the boots that we wear. And I stood up at the age of 5 in front of everyone and said, yeah, you think that's cool, but my dad's Steve Owen. And everyone clapped. Hosting my radio show, I get a lot of surreal moments daily. But I would say the best and worst day of my life was when Ed Sheeran came in for an interview. And Ed came in having already spoken previously about tattooing me. And I stupidly, somehow, on a night out, agreed to do this. I thought it was forgotten about and we'd never hear it and it'd never see the light of day. But lo and behold, Ed turns up at the radio station early in the morning with a full tattoo setup. And I said to him, please just keep it small. He did not keep it small. And also he spelt the date wrong. So it now says on my leg, Ed was here 2K7, which would have made us 14. The moments from the jungle that will stay with me forever, doing I'm Sled, was, I guess, that first night, the first couple of nights in there, because they're the scariest. I just remember just crying and just wanting nothing more than to go home and thinking, I can't do this and I'm not going to be able to do it. And it was just because I could hear frogs under my bed. That was the only reason why. And I'm so glad that I did choose to stick it out. So that moment was kind of key in my time in there. I never wanted to be that upset about being there again, and it played out pretty well. In 20 years' time, Roman Kemp, in 20 years' time, I will be still on the radio. I hope. I love the radio more than anything. And I hope, obviously I have a family, a very family-focused person. Would love to have a family. And in terms of personal goals, have signed for Arsenal at that point, probably won the Champions League, captained England to a new World Cup, and been the second man on Mars, because Elon Musk will be the first.
What's up, boys?
The wildest thing I think I could do for 24 hours would be to have a constant conveyor belt of horrendous things to have to eat. For some reason, I get picked for every eating trial ever, whether or not it's on TV or stuff on the radio or anything like that. It's always, oh, Roman should eat this. So I think I'm kind of slowly getting used to it now. Still doesn't make it any better eating a kangaroo penis, but But I think doing that for 24 hours would gross a lot of people out, but also make them donate, just to make it stop. The change that I would like to see in the world is less social media. That really would be it. You're probably watching this on social media now, but I'd like to see less of it. I think it adds pressure that we never knew that we had, and I think at the end of the day, it's all a bit of rubbish, isn't it? So I honestly, I would love it if people could bring their screen times down a lot. I say that having just sat on my phone for about an hour.